Peace, y'all. Um, this is my first video request. Okay, as someone asked, can I make a video on moving to Puerto Rico and kind of the pros and the cons of what went along with that? So I might branch into some other things after that, but that's where I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, so I moved to Puerto Rico in the end of December. Okay, 2024. Okay. And I was at a crossroad in my life where I had this decision, where I had the opportunity that it arose. And I ultimately took the chance on myself. I had my own thing going on, I had my own place, I had my own life, I was doing my own thing. I moved in with family here to take a chance on myself because that's what spirits told me to do. Okay. I took a vacation here in September, all right, to Puerto Rico. And I already knew this is where I wanted to live my life. Okay. And when you manifest things and you ask for things, because this is one of the things I manifested and asked for specifically, okay, the universe just gave it to me in a way that I didn't necessarily ask for, but that's the thing is, you ask for things and then you get these opportunities, and it's either you jump on it or you don't. Okay, and life is gonna throw all types of opportunities at you. All right, and it's up to y'all to seize the moment of these opportunities. Okay, because I'm gonna go through some pros and cons of moving here, and ultimately it's up to me how I feel. But when it comes to y'all, it's ultimately how y'all feel. And I'm not telling people to move to fucking Puerto Rico. What I'm telling people is to take a chance on yourself. Okay, and maybe if you're not in the situation you want to be, there's options and there's choices, and you should bank on yourself always to have the most confidence in yourself and the most faith in yourself. Okay, because especially when you're moving with spirit and you're tapped in like that, you should know you're divinely protected no matter what. Okay, so we're dropping our fears and we're moving righteously, and we're fucking chasing our dreams, which is literally just living out our passions. Okay, and doing what the fuck we want to do. Okay. Excuse me, because in this motherfucking realm, it's a school, all right? And you could live out your passions while earning a living doing that, or creating a situation where you don't have to depend on that type of energy to fucking commerce with people, okay? So, what are some cons from moving here? If you don't have a car, you ain't getting around nowhere in this motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. You're not going nowhere. You staying home all day, every day, unless you live by a beach or some shit. And then good luck when them hurricanes come, alright? So living by a beach, that's cool if you got other properties and you can up your ass out of there, during some types of emergencies or whatever. But really, really, that's not it's not. You don't want to be like that, all right? Not out here. And a lot of people don't trust those scooters or the motorcycles at night, all right? There's a lot of bumps and shit like that, all right? It's not like the fucking roads. It's like the roads in fucking New York, but there's fucking potholes everywhere out here too. You know what I'm saying? But another con is obviously, I don't know what state y'all from, what countries y'all from, but in New York, there's a motherfucking store at every goddamn corner, okay? So that's a con, is that everything's a lot more farther away and spread out than what I was accustomed to or used to, okay? Another thing is not every place you go to is gonna have solar power necessarily. Okay, and that's gonna be an issue during sometimes blackouts happen and shit like that. Okay, and luckily where I'm at, they got solar and shit like that. So, like, we were good during those blackouts and shit like that, but not everybody is. Okay, so when you come in here, there's certain things you want to get, like, or work up towards. Okay, another thing is motherfucking chickens and roosters. If you're not used to that shit, you live near them, these motherfuckers be howling all day and night sometimes, and it's just like, bro, like, y'all fucking cycle is off. Like, what in the fuck? Like, I hear these motherfuckers. Y'all probably hear them in the back of my videos. I know y'all do. Like, it'd be any motherfucking time I record this shit. These motherfuckers are vocal as fuck. Get used to that. Okay, the nightlife, obviously, you hear it too. Okay, the bugs and the motherfucking amphibians and reptiles, you hear these motherfuckers out there. I love that shit. Not everyone loves that shit. Sounds of nature. That shit's cool. That shit's like putting on a motherfucking video of the forest or some shit. Like, I'm right there. That's cool to me. That shit might annoy other people. You know, the sounds and shit like that. Okay, so we'll leave that in the, depending on the person, motherfucking one. Right? Um, what are some pros moving here? It's not the fast life, y'all. Like, like this apartment, $450 a month. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just get a fucking part-time job and you're good. Okay, but jobs out here are kind of scarce, so it's hard. So a lot of shit here is like, you do the remote jobs or shit like that. You know what I mean? Um, gotta be bilingual, shit like that, to do the shit out here. That's why apply remote, United States, English, shit like that. But it's not expensive. The food kind of expensive. You know how shit's going right now in fucking America, and Puerto Rico's affected by that shit. Even though they're doing that deal right now to make Puerto Rico free, which is an interesting conversation in itself, which is like the direction people want to go, and I don't know. People are gonna make what they want out of this shit. I'm really here to save the whole fucking earth, and if this is one spot where we could get like kind of like an overview of what might happen, that's good to see. All the possibilities and have like a nice little layout for shit that's gonna go on for the future, and hopefully people can take it forward to the next levels and shit like that. And we don't repeat these old motherfucking cycles that people keep going through over time, over and over and over, fucking again. Okay, so the nature, all the beaches, okay, the motherfucking energy of the place, because different places in the world have different energies. So New York and Florida, and motherfucking Egypt and goddamn England, and like all these places have different energies. Okay, so if you was to move somewhere like where your ancestors lived at and stuff, you might resonate with the energy there. Okay, and I just happen to resonate with the energy here, so I feel good here. And coming out of New York, it's like I'm breathing fresh air. I'm eating real food, alright? It's like, the fucking chickens and pigs personally out here when you eat these motherfuckers. You be like, oh, that's this motherfucker's pig and shit. Like, that's how fucking real it be, right? And then, with this eating healthy shit and changing your habits, it's like, even when I'm not eating healthy, it's like I'm eating real shit. It's not like I'm going to the supermarket and fucking getting this packaged shit, like they be doing people out there with the lab grown shit and the whole nine, with all the fucking ingredients and all that shit. Okay, and if y'all don't know how to shop organically, okay, just look at the fucking ingredients, and if that shit has more than 5 ingredients, bro, you already know. Okay, that shit should be fucking simple with a short ass list of fucking ingredients. Okay, so anyway, what I enjoy is it's just a totally different environment. Okay, and it's like, me personally, it's like I'm living a movie. Okay, because you could fucking go to work, and then when you get off work, you go right to the beach. Okay, and the way I'm setting up my motherfucking career is that I'm gonna be able to record right on the beach. Okay, and I'm gonna be giving y'all the best motherfucking views while giving y'all videos, and this shit's gonna be super fucking cool. Y'all gonna love the visuals. Okay, it's not gonna be no edited shit like that. That shit's gonna be straight motherfucking oceans and views behind me. Alright, just like you see this blue right here, that shit is gonna be just like that. Alright, this is just a preview of shit to come. Alright, this shit gonna be good. What do you need if you was to move out here? Let's say you was doing like a house, something like that, like a house. I'm telling y'all, solar, y'all need those damn filters for the rainwater. Y'all need shit like that. I personally suggest copper pipes. Okay, out here they do louver windows because of the hurricanes and shit like that. So everything's really open in the air. There's a good airflow within the houses and shit like that. And that comes with its ups and downs, because then everything gets moldy, right? So you need fucking air humidifier or some shit. I'll put my sneakers in plastic bags, alright? I got my shits right in plastic bags. Y'all, I'm about to show y'all right now, bro. It's not even a game, like, Yeah, you got this shit in the plastic bags, okay? Because that shit's real. This shit gets moldy, okay? That's how you do it. Alright? So, there's a list of things you're going to need before you come out here if you want to move out here permanently. I suggest just, wherever you're from, wherever you like. There's other places in the Caribbean, too, that's cheaper, like Jamaica, Dominican Republic. There's other places, too, South America, like Colombia, Central America, shit like that. And, take a chance on yourself. Take the risk. It's 2025, okay? Whatever fear you got, that shit's in your mind, okay? So any fear you have is a creation of your own mind within itself, okay? And when you break out of those fears, okay, you can push yourself forward to new fucking levels, okay? And that's what time this is now, okay? It's the time to break the molds and show people some new shit, okay? And really start getting the gifts of abundance you deserve for yourself, okay? But things take risks, all right? And sometimes, especially if y'all one of the light workers and y'all one of those ones out here doing this shit and you know who you are if I'm talking to you, okay? If you really one of these ones out here doing this shit, okay, you're not gonna make it in your hometown, okay? You're not gonna make it in your hometown. I'm telling you right now, they know the old version of you. That's all they're holding on to, and all you're gonna get is hate and animosity and motherfucking evil eye and vampires and all that shit. People trying to take your energy. They ain't not gonna support your shit. Okay, you're gonna have to move on somewhere else. Okay, you're gonna have to do that shit fearlessly. Okay, really, really. All right, and y'all got all the energy, y'all got all the power, y'all got all the tools, y'all got all the knowledge and everything you need to do those things. Okay, kids. Oh, what about schools transferring them? Fears. Guys, we need to rise up right now and motherfucking change shit, okay? Because the direction the earth is going and the way the frequency is rising, the more we rise our frequency too, is the more that's going to affect the earth, okay? Because when you put two magnets together, right, there's going to be an interaction no matter what, okay? And you're either going to, what they call attract or repel in science. Okay, so you either attract or repel. But either way, there's an interaction between your magnetic field and the Earth's magnetic field. And the magnetic field of the whole motherfucking universe, of all the galaxies and all that shit. And the way we're interacting with this shit right now, we could really spiral this shit and turn up the motherfucking energy in this shit. Okay, and that'll result in a higher frequency of the planet. And then a lot of the old mythical motherfucking creatures that we can't see right now are going to pop up too. Like fucking leprechauns and fairies and motherfucking all types of shit, cryptids and shit that we didn't even think exists, okay? That are motherfucking hidden in museums and motherfucking places all over the world and shit. And there's plenty of fucking fishermen out here catching all types of cryptids all over the world for thousands of years. And people still to this day, and they make videos on this shit. And people don't believe that shit is real. But that shit's coming to the forefront right now because this is 2025 and all that shit's getting exposed, okay? So this is the year of betterment, okay? And tapping into yourself. Once you tap into yourself, you tap into spirits too, okay? And then you're tapping into that communication. You're getting all these downloads from source. You're getting all this shit, okay? And that shit takes the ultimate amount of faith, okay? Because it took faith for me to come out here. I had options, okay? I could have stood in my place. I could have stood right where I was at, but I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I didn't make those decisions, okay? And there were still things holding me back, energetically wise, okay, that I freed myself from. Now, without distractions around me, I had nothing to focus on but me, okay? It put me in that predicament where I had to better myself and I have to do this shit. So there is no failing, there's just learning. And throughout this process, thank God, spirits communicate to me to the point where I understand a little timeline of shit that's going on. So I'm not really discouraged about the numbers or who's seeing what, because I know everything is destined to be, and everyone is right where they're supposed to be at this moment, okay? So I'm great, everything's great, you're great, all right? So the gist of this shit is, do not be afraid, y'all. Go. Wherever it is in the world, just go. Take those chances. Like, you'll be surprised how much better it is in other places, okay? Because we've also been sold some lies, especially if we was born in America and shit like that. Because there's so much beautiful in other places, okay? And we don't even know. Especially people like we born in New York and the Bronx, or we born in these other fucking places like Chicago or Detroit, or really tough areas, LA and shit like that. If I keep name dropping, I gotta name drop everybody. You know what I mean? Philly, fucking Jackson. But you know, we could go on and on, okay, about these places. But if you haven't been out of a certain place, then you won't know what the fuck the world has to offer, okay? And it's so much shit, and it's so fucking beautiful, and it's magical too, and mythical, and all that shit that they won't fucking tell you, okay? Because they want you to believe in pseudo-scientific motherfucking creatures that don't even exist. Then they'll call the shit that exist mythical, and then you'll be sitting there motherfucking confused, trying to call on motherfucking spirits that don't exist, and then you'll be lost, not even being able to tap in with the ancestors and all that shit. The people are trying to help you. The spirits that are fucking guiding you. Okay? So, on that note, take the chance, take the risk. Alright? Self-love. Y'all are all beautiful reflections of the motherfucking spirit of the universe. Okay? Peace, y'all.